Hi, it's Luna, aka your local kobold. So yeah, today we're going to be playing some Croc Legend of the Gobbos. It's a platformer game for the PlayStation 1. One I have a lot of time playing when I was younger. And hello there, Miss Sonic and Tuesday. Hoi hoi! I forgot about these intro segments. None of them are skippable, unfortunately, but that's fine. And yeah, this game was published by Fox. Fox used to publish video games way back. It's been a long time since they have done that, but It did happen. Also, Argonaut. Is Argonaut even still around? Like, is Argonaut still a developer? Oh no, my controller's not working. Excuse me, I think DuckStation doesn't know to use my controller. Fortunately, unlike RetroArch, this is really easy to set up. So we want up. Is it like just a rebind all button? Yeah, okay. The rebind all. Yep, so I want up, down, left, right, select, start, triangle, cross, circle, square, L1, L2, R1, R2, L3, R3, and we do not have an analog button, or do I? Oh, it. How do I cancel? How do I cancel binding stuff when I don't want to bind anymore? Wait, stop. Okay. Let's just unbind the ones I don't want because it bound like random stuff to random stuff, and it's just like, no, that's not useful. Okay. And that should all be set. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that works. Okay, controller's functional. I was really worried there for a second. So I do have a save file, I think. Is it going to find my save file? No, it's not. Okay. So I have a save file for this, but it's on RetroArch, so we're going to just be starting up a new game from scratch on DuckStation. Also, if any of you want to use like an emulator for your PlayStation 1 backups, like I very much recommend DuckStation. I love this game. Just immediately, the sound effects, the music, everything is just like, yes! Huh, weird. I remember you being able to like stamp on that rock and it would like get destroyed and you could go inside. Oh. So yeah, enemies don't stay dead permanently. Which button is turn around? Ah, that one. So yeah, this game uses Tomb Raider controls. Bringing back to your childhood. Yeah. It's a shame they ruined the sequel to this. Like, from my understanding, it was basically the developer didn't want to make another game, but the publishing studio and stuff were just like, no, you did a good game. People really like your game. You need to make another game, another one. And they were just like, okay, I guess we'll just make another game. And then they didn't put much effort into it, and it became a half-assed crap fest, to be honest. They ruined the controls on it, they ruined the feel of the levels, and it just became really, I guess for lack of a better word, compared to this game, it was really cringy. Yeah, hello, Mystic. Yeah, the original Croc is definitely the best Croc. Croc 2 is just not a good game. Like, it's a shame how many PlayStation 1 games there are where the sequel came out and it was just way worse in every way to the original. Like, there is Vim's Lair. If you own a copy, you can absolutely go onto Vim's Lair to get a backup of your game to play on an online system or on your computer and stuff. But there's also a PC version. This game had a PC release, and there's been people working on like modding it to give it like basically a new fresh paint, coat of paint, like making its graphics just a bit nicer and control a little bit better. I think they were also remastering the music in the game. And just ground pound on them. But yeah, like, just off the top of my head, I could think of so many PlayStation 1 games that had an amazing first game and then a really disappointing sequel. Like, there was Croc, Tomba, Pandemonium, what other ones? So there's quite a few anyway. Like, those were the big ones off the top of my head. They had amazing first games, and then the next one was just like, why? You ruined it. Hey, dude. Oh yeah, I need to go in there. a lot of PlayStation 1 games were fantasy because a lot of older games were just fantasy games. Like, people didn't really push into sci-fi yet because a lot of people were just wanted to make the next big fantasy game. One, because people just really liked it at the time, and two, because it was the thing that was selling. Like, this is coming back from a time when people... There was this really dumb point in video games where it's like early video games quite often were very story heavy. They were often text-based or had a lot of stuff to read. And then we got into the arcadey sort of era of video games where people were just like, oh, people only care about gameplay. They don't want story and stuff. They just want a basic game where you run around and like find objects and kill enemies and stuff. They don't want to think whilst they're playing a game. And it took a long time for people to realize that people wanted more than that. So a lot of games just ended up being this kind of style just because they didn't think story was important. Like, if I remember correctly, the game that really pushed for video games to be taken more seriously as a like a means of like media and like portraying stories and stuff like that was Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, especially Abe's Exodus, but Odyssey was the start of it. Yeah, these games also made me who I am today. Like, what was it? There was a few games I used to play a lot as a kid. Spyro 1 was one of them, but unfortunately I lost my disc. The same with Crash Bandicoot 1. A couple of my original PlayStation 1 games got stolen. But what other games I used to play a lot? Rugrats Search for Reptar, Croc Pandemonium, Rascal, Revolt, Worms World Party. I like to say that like my first console was the N64 because it technically was, but PlayStation 1 was like my era of gaming. That's like I had like loads of PlayStation games. I played loads of them. Like my mum was really into PlayStation 2, so we just like got like a bunch of stuff that we'd play together. Like had a few games that were just like my games because she had no interest in them. Like for example. What's a good example for that? Creatures Raised in Space. She has absolutely no interest in VPET or like Life Sim or anything like that. And also, I remember at one point she came home after like going out shopping for a bit for like, I think she's getting clothes for herself or something like that. She also popped into Game, there's a video game store in the UK called Game. It's like a chain branch, but she came home from there with a copy of how was it? Rugrats Totally Angelica? Which, honestly, like, I'm not ashamed to say is actually an okay game. The entire concept of it is it's a mini-game fest, kind of like WarioWare, but like 3D, often with platforming elements or like other stuff like that. And you're basically taking part in like a beauty pageant sort of thing, and so you have to do these... oh no. You have to do these mini games to basically earn like makeup, clothing, all that kind of stuff. Actually, really enjoyed it. It was a lot better than Rugrats Studio Tour. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't hate Rugrats Studio Tour, but it had a lot of problems. Although, out of the 3 PS1 Rugrat games, I'd have to say Search for Reptar was the best one, because it actually tried to be a decent game. It wasn't just a mini-game fest or anything like that, it was actually trying to be a thing. Oh. I think I'll break these boxes first. Yeah, there's a lot of games on my list of like PlayStation 1 games I want to play on stream, because I haven't played them in a long time. Like, definitely, I think after one of the games on my current list ends, which probably won't be that long because the games I've got on my list aren't that long of games, except for Paper Mario. But I think after I finish my current list of games, I want to move on to potentially doing Creatures Raised in Space for the PlayStation 1, because I think that game works a lot better for showing off on stream than Docking Station would, or the PC versions. And probably What else would I play after that? Because I had like there was a couple games on my mind. I was like, yeah, like these are probably the next ones that I play on stream after these ones. But I can't remember what the other one was. I had it in my head and it's gone. That sucks. Rascal, that was it. The other game I really want to play on stream is Rascal. I have no idea if I'll be able to finish it because it's not an easy game. It has a few flaws that make it kind of difficult to play, but it is a good game. Oh, grab these things. Oh. Still getting reused to the controls on this. You remember Rascal? Yeah, it was called, was it Bubble Kid in Japan? It was probably one of those games that had like a Japan release way later than its US or English release. But yeah, it's a renowned crap game. It has tank controls, it's a shooter game, and the entire concept of it is your grandfather's being kidnapped by a time wizard and you have to go through time to kill him so you can get your grandfather back before he dies in a massive hourglass. It's surreal and weird and I love it. It's so janky. The music in it is so good though. Like, just the opening level has the best music. Like, do I just play some of the music on stream? Nah. I'll hold off on that. I'll do it like at some other point. In fact, I'll just wait till I play the game. I'll show the music off on stream when I play it. But like, yeah, I love it. It's not a good game, like fundamentally, but I do really love it. By the way, how's the game audio? Because like for me, it sounds like the SFX is a bit too loud and the music is a bit too quiet. But I don't know how it is for everyone else. No. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Nope. If I remember correctly, behind one of these is a secret. Yes, right here. So yeah, hidden in quite a few levels in this game, there's a sparkle on the floor, and if you touch it, you'll go to a secret level where I think if you die, you don't lose a life, you just like respawn back in the overworld. Oh, heck. But you get a chance of getting like a bunch of lives and crystals here. It serves absolutely no purpose to actually like getting everything you need for the rest of the levels, but extra lives are extra lives, I will take them. I'm going to need them. I always struggle with those worms, like they're really hard to hit. Like, I don't know, it's the movement pattern's just really weird. It feels like the hitbox is kind of janky too. Oh geez, camera please. Please camera. Oh god, where am I? Okay, there we go. Like I was holding a triangle trying to like get the camera to do this so I could wiggle it around and it wasn't working. Pipe or door first? Let's go door first. Because we can guarantee we can come back from the door. We can't guarantee we can come back from a pipe. And we can always come back to the pipe. Oops, I did not want to jump off that yet. I didn't realize it was going up. Oh. Okay, what have we got in here? We have just crystals. Locked door we can't get through. That's a key. So yeah, I'm guessing we want that key to open that door. And I'm not sure where that door goes to, which is making me think we want to go through the pipe first. Like, I'm just trying to remember where stuff is in this game, because I've 100%ed this game, like, a few times, actually. Like, yeah, I think, like, 3 or 4 times I've 100%ed this game, but it is kind of hard near the end. This game does not pull punches near the end of it. Let's go through here. I'm also going to do a small hydrate. Another thing I love about this game, when you exit out of an area, the music continues on as if it was like still playing in the background in the other levels. Like, not a lot of games do that. That's something really unique to this one. Ah, yes, it's one of these. Okay, so we've got the middle one. So left, middle, left. Oh no. I think it's middle? How did I do that? I didn't think my reactions were that good. Okay. Right, so we have the gold key, so we can get up here. And in here, we have a bitey boy. Oh, slippery. And we can't go inside that because of this jelly inside. Let's just try and smash all of these. Nice. I still don't know why people used to say this game had like bad controls. Like, I've seen people even nowadays say this game had bad controls. Like, they're actually really good. They're pretty intuitive. Like, you got sidestepping and turning and stuff. Midair, you press sidestep to like rotate. I don't know. It's nice. I feel like this game's really well done. And yeah, like, if you want a physical copy of a game, that's gonna probably be difficult to play it on, but like, backups are available, and I'm pretty sure this counts as abandonware at the moment. Like, hold on, let me check. I think myabandonware.com has like Croc for PC. Does it? It does, yeah, it's got Croc and Croc 2. It's considered to be abandonware. I'm just going to share a link there. Like the PC version, I'm not sure if it's better than the PlayStation 1, but it does have a modding community, so it's got that going for it. Oh. So we need a silver key. You're welcome. I think the silver key is... Where is the silver key? Ah, okay. You're getting emotional over this game. That's fine. Like, I don't know, I get the similar feeling sometimes just like playing an old game I haven't seen in like years. Oh, I nearly jumped in the lava there. I should absolutely just like find my folder of PlayStation 1 games. Like, does anyone ever remember those? You used to get like those the folders with like the pockets inside. You just like put your discs in this one thing to like keep them all in this like smaller area, rather than having all the cases and stuff. And I've got like 2 of those filled with PlayStation 1 games. I should just like grab some random ones from that at some point. Okay. Oh geez, I remember this. No? Can I do this? Oh no. Okay, I've missed 2. Hopefully that doesn't matter too much. Oh. You've got a big one and a small one. When you don't get the cases to call out work of manuals. I kept the manuals though. Oh, we didn't get the Gobbo. Okay, yeah, I messed up. That's fine. We can come back and get them later. Like, I did keep a decent portion of the cases, because like my mum was always like this big like, I know they're collectible, you need to keep hold of them and stuff like that. So we had a box just filled with empty ones that had just the case art on them. And the manuals we kept separately in a thing so you could get hold of them easier. Like Like, I know there's some that we don't have anymore because like the cases were like damaged when we got them because they were secondhand or like other stuff like that. But for the most part, we've kept them. I think I've only actually got 3 games with me though that I have the cases for because they're all the other ones are back in my parents' house. I've got like Spyro 1, 2, and 3. No, not Spyro. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3 with the cases and everything. I got them off eBay like a while ago quite cheaply. Like basically a month before they announced it to be coming out with the remake, which is kind of frustrating. How big of a gamer was your mom? Like, she's definitely nowhere near as much of a gamer as she used to be, but she used to really enjoy video games. Like, she was really into, like, platformers and, like, Mario Kart. It's just kind of a variety gamer, but, like, she used to, like, mostly, like, stick to, like, platformer games. She wasn't very into shooters, but, and also racers. She was only really interested in Mario Kart. And like Mario Kart light games, so like Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart. But yeah, not quite sure what happened. Like she suddenly got really into games like basically like Candy Crush, like that style of game, and she doesn't really play anything else anymore. Like, I kind of hope I don't end up like that when I'm older. Like, I hope my taste in video games means that I keep playing good stuff when I'm older. Oops, I did not mean to run directly into you, I'm sorry. Oop. Oh yeah, so like this boss, if I remember correctly, is one of like the derpy ones, so when you beat it, he just kind of gets frozen. Because like, there's a few bosses in this game where like it kind of feels like they weren't really properly made. They were like half finished and then didn't get properly done. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember the other game my mum, myself, and also my grandmother used to play quite a lot. Buster Move, like the puzzle game spin-off of Bubble Bobble. Like, I don't know, we all 3 of us used to just like compete for like high scores and stuff on that game. And also I think my mum really liked, was it Arcanauts or something like that? Basically Brick Break. It was like one of the old like, you have a bar shooting a ball at a wall of bricks style game. You had Buster Move on the DS, I had Buster Move on the PlayStation 1. Like, I don't have access to it anymore because I think my grandmother has it because she's got a PlayStation 1 set up at her house and she basically just plays Buster Move on it and not much else. Oh. Ah, but spawned on top of me. Oops. I keep expecting to be able to jump to be able to like ascend this quicker, but you can't. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Yeah, there was always just something really whimsical about just like coming home from school and just having like these style of games, and the graphics felt amazing in them for some reason. It was just like, yeah, gamer granny. Legit, my grandmother was actually pretty into like some puzzle games. Do I want to go down there? I feel like I do. I did want to come down here, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so speaking of people who are gamers in my family, my grandfather as well. Not so much like in his older age. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but like as he when he was younger, he played quite a lot on like original Xbox and PlayStation. I think. What games did he have? Because he ended up like giving like a bag of them to me because it was like, here's some games I don't like. You can have them if you want. It was like, I think it was Tomb Raider 3. What else was in there? Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, because I've spent ages without having access to Abe's Odyssey. I think Grand Theft Auto 1. Like the original top-down arcade shooter. There was one other game in there. Overboard. Yes, Overboard is a weird game. It's basically you're controlling a pirate ship, and it's very like cartoony and like toy pirate sort of aesthetic. And you got like different weapons and stuff you can unlock to be able to like go through this thing. It's a shooter game, but it's technically a puzzle game because you're like having to like navigate these mazes and not bump into obstacles and stuff, whilst also dealing with enemies and knowing which weapon to use in what situation and stuff like that. Also had a really good PvP mode, but I never got to play it with anyone. I just remembered another game that my mum used to really like. I had Sonic Advance 3 on the Game Boy Advance, and my mum like picked up at one point because I was like, I'm stuck on this level and I can't get through it. Can you help me? And then she beat the game. She set up a second save file and just beat the game. Or was that one of the ones that did have second save files? No, I don't think it did have second save files. I think of another one. No, she straight up just beat the game for me. Like, I think I went back and then did all like the hidden chow, but like, yeah, she beat the game. Yeah, my family is pretty filled with gamers. My uncle also is a game developer. Like, he does like some indie stuff. He mostly does work in like really retro style because he grew up with the Commodore 64 and the Amiga, and that's where his like style of game design comes from. Dad holds a left analog stick like a joystick. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, for like ages that was standard. Like, I remember the first time I used an analog controller and it was weird because I grew up with the N64 controller, and also I had like a little bit of interaction with a joystick on an old computer at my uncle's. But yeah, like I remember first picking up a PlayStation 1 controller. Most of the games I had didn't even use the analog stick. Like, remember that when PlayStation 1 didn't... Yeah, actually, I had I think somewhere. Yeah, we had a PlayStation 1 controller somewhere that didn't have analog sticks. It was that old. Because there was a point where PlayStation controllers didn't come with them because no games supported them. It was a development like halfway through the game, the lifespan of the console, but they added in... I'm doing this wrong. They added in support for analog sticks. And even then, a bunch of games just didn't bother. They would add in, like, analog support, quote unquote, which would literally just be, oh yeah, press the button on your controller to turn it from, like, analog mode to digital mode. So you can use 8-way input with an analog stick. 8-way digital input with an analog stick, might I add. No game supports analog controls because the controller didn't have analog sticks. Yeah, like there was some later in the development of the PlayStation 1, but like it took a long time for older consoles or older games to... It took a long time for like later games on the PlayStation 1 to finally be like, we should maybe make use of the analog sticks. That might be a good idea. Also, I remember the first time I bumped into a game that made use of L3 and R3, and I was like, what the heck are you talking about? Is my controller out of date? It doesn't have an L3 and R3. What are you talking about? And I looked up online, like, oh yeah, push in your control stick until it clicks. I was like, you're baiting me. That's going to break my controller, isn't it? There's no way that's correct. But it turned out it was right. That's exactly what you do. It's the most unintuitive thing ever. Like, nowadays it's just standard and people expect that you can stick in the control stick to get an additional button press, but back then it just wasn't a common thing. It was the first time I'd encountered it. In fact, I think the PlayStation 1 controller could do L3, R3, but didn't use it. I think it might have been PlayStation 2 that eventually implemented it. You have a translucent blue... I have a translucent blue PS1 controller with sticks. It's not a official PlayStation 1, it's third party, but I also have one. I've got... If I remember correctly, we have a slim and a slightly chubby PlayStation 2 controller, both in black. We've got a white, chunky PlayStation 1 controller. A translucent blue one, although I think there was something wrong with it, like it's sometimes like disconnected whilst you're using it or something like that. And we had one other one, but I can't remember what it was like because it basically just stayed in the box and never got used. It was like a backup controller that we just acquired and we just never used it. Nah, L3 and R3 was like used way before PlayStation 3. Yeah, PS2 had push-in sticks. Yeah, I might be getting my wires crossed of PlayStation 1 having push-in sticks for additional button presses. But yeah, PlayStation 2 definitely had it because I definitely remember bumping into it on the PlayStation 2. Oh yeah, there's a RPG game I want to play on stream at some point soon as well. I have no idea if anyone's going to even know about this game, but Monkey Hero for the PlayStation 1. Anyone here know what I'm talking about? It was a role-playing game where you played as Sun Wukong, and you had to go around with like this discipline band on your head, and you had like the extendable staff and stuff, and you're fighting the Nightmare King because he's like trying to destroy the Land of Dreams. And it literally just follows like the plot of Journey to the West, except really loosely. It's enough that you can tell what's happening and when it's happening, but not enough that you can actually say, yeah, this is an accurate representation of the book. Like, I remember the first dungeon after the tutorial is literally just a library, and it's being haunted by a like a dead librarian, and she guides you through the level to like help you go to the Nightmare King who had like taken it over and filled it with monsters and stuff like that. And like, I don't know why, just the inventory system at the time just felt really good and magical, even though it was a really basic roleplay inventory. It was similar to Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. But like, it was my first time experiencing an inventory system like that, and I don't know what it is with me, I'm just a sucker for like really nice looking icons for a role-playing game. So like, for example, Dark Cloud. I love the inventory icons for Dark Cloud. They're so beautiful. But like, yeah, some of the bits on Monkey, like the pie, for example, I don't know why, but pie looked just like the most delicious thing I'd ever seen, despite the fact it was just a few pixels on screen. Gameplay was kind of janky on it though, but like, I loved it. I remember this room. Back here. That's the fastest I've ever done that. So that box will usually just run about the room and try to stop you from stamping on it, but like, I just got really lucky and got a really good cycle. Ooh. Trying to think of like other controllers with weird input systems. Like, I know PlayStation 4 really weirded me out the first time I saw it because like the touchpad. Like the touchpad I could get around. I was like, yeah, the touchpad's cool, I like the touchpad. And then I found out the touchpad was also a button. Like, you could push the touchpad in and it would like count as an additional button press. And coming from the NDS era, I was just like, no, that's wrong. You don't push in touchpads because it can like cause them to become like distorted and have like bad calibration and stuff later in life. But like, yeah, no, that's legitimately just a button with a touchpad on the top of it. Oh. Like, well, I guess on the same line as that, the Valve controller with its, like, touchpad control sticks, I also find those really weird. Like, I'm not sure if I like them. I've tried them before, and it's just like, no, I prefer physical sticks. But, like, they're really weird. It's just, like, it's literally just a mouse pad, yeah. Like, you just rub a thing with your thumb and it just, like, moves the control stick in the direction that you pushed your thumb in. It's just like, no. I like having the physical sticks because I feel like I just have more control with them. That said, I do really good with D-pads, as I'm currently doing right now. Ignore the fact I fell off a second ago, but, like, I don't know, I feel really dexterous with D-pads. I'm missing a gemstone somewhere. Do I bother going back and getting it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I was gonna go back through the entire level and try to find it when it's just here. Boop. Right, what have we got now? Oh, this is the first in the water section. I remember this bit. Also, those mushrooms, though. The 3DS stick situation was all over the place. Yeah. Like... I like the 3DS's joysticks. The issue is my 3DS's joysticks have been very loved. And for lack of better words, the rubber on the joystick has been, like, degraded and basically rotted off of the stick, so now it's just a sharp piece of plastic. And I was looking into it, like, how do I, like, fix this? Is there a way to fix this? It's like, yeah, there's a way to fix this. Replace the entire joystick. Open up your 3DS, desolder the original, and replace the entire thing. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll just deal with it having a plastic control stick. And I still haven't played it again. I haven't played on my 3DS since that happened. Like, I've got a few games on the 3DS I do still want to play, but, like, yeah, it's just... I don't want to desolder my control. I could probably take it to, like, a shop and get it repaired. There's a couple places I know that could do that, but it's just like, oof. I theoretically do have the skills to do that myself, but I don't want to do it to my own hardware. You own 5 3DSs? That's a lot of 3DSs. Like, I'm guessing you have, like, one for, like, modding, and then, like, your other ones or something like that? Because, like, if you have multiple, then, like, if you use one for modding and it gets, like, banned from Nintendo Online, and, like, who cares? Knew it. I knew one of those was breakable. I knew I wasn't going crazy for wanting to ground pound all of those. Oh, geez. Ah. I remember this section. Really good for extra lives. However, all of these have bows inside of them. Oh. This is... Despite the fact I know I'm perfectly safe bouncing in the middle of these, this is really nerve-wracking because I have... If I get hit by anything, I die. And I got no crystals to save me. 3 of them were used gifts? Huh. Oh. Don't know why I waited so long to jump off of that, it just felt unsafe for some reason. Oh. One's a birthday present from 2011, yeah. I can't remember when I got my 3DS, because I think I was slightly late to the party getting a 3DS, but, like, I think I got one relatively early on. Because, like, mine came with a copy of Street Fighter 3D, I think it was called, or something like that. Like, the one Street Fighter game that ended up on the 3DS, that one. Which, I don't know if that dates my 3DS at all. Oh, you absolute butt. That ground pound should have killed them, but they didn't. Oh. Heck. Okay, and there's gonna be a Gobbo inside of here, right? Nope. In fact, I don't think there's actually Gobbos inside of boxes on boss levels, is there? Yeah, because you go straight into the boss. You remember when nothing was on the eShop? I remember when nothing was on the Nintendo Wii shop, except for like a couple of like... Do I ground pound you? Yes, okay. But yeah, the Nintendo Wii, when it first came out, like, I got one of those really early, and like... Oh... The eShop didn't really have much on it at first. What am I doing? How am I doing this bad against this boss? I guess I just forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Point me. You gonna try and hit me? You gonna get tired? There we go. How did you hit me? There we go, okay. You have a Logitech controller. I'm glad that I couldn't just screw open, unplug some cables, or replace a control stick. Oh, you could just do that, yeah. Like, I was really happy about that with my 8-bit Do SM30 Pro, which I am actually currently using. A while back, I couldn't use it for a bit because I decided, oh yeah, I should probably clean this out because my one of my buttons is getting sticky. And so, like, obviously, it's like, oh yeah, it's sticky because, like, it's dirty or something like that. No, it turned out it was sticky because the silicone pad underneath it died. So I had to replace it. Like, I've never known a controller to, like, be used so much that the silicone pad just died inside of a controller. Oh, heck. I need to do this with no health. I don't feel confident. You tired? Please don't hurt me. Okay. You grinded the texture of it just from use. Yeah, I've got a couple controllers like that. Like, I think I had a PlayStation 1 controller that had a textured plastic cover. Yeah, the white one I had. And it's basically smooth. Okay, do a good food. Oh geez, when was the last time I saved? Oh, I can't back out to... Bye. Oh my god, the text-to-speech thing actually works for once. Ah. No! I haven't saved in so long, don't end it like this. I can't tell how far away from him I am. And no soul, honey, not you. Why can he hurt me when I'm attacking him whilst he's tired? Okay. We just gotta hit him 2 more times. This boss is super jank. No! I messed around too much on my first way through and now I can't do it. Jeez. I mean, to be honest, every boss in this game is jank, but like this one especially. Boop. I wonder what it is with like so many old like depictions of ladybirds in video games being boxers. It's like there's Ladybird, which I think was originally intended to be a boxer. Or something like that, because like it's still got some of the attacks like carried over, but like I think they end up dialing it back with its final version. You see, this guy was trained in the way of the jank fighting style. Yeah, he's using drunken master strats. Get wrecked. Okay, I'm gonna save my game now. I'm also gonna get a hydrate. Yep, save game. Oh, we got the secret level. I thought I missed one of the Gobbos. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I guess one of the levels only had 5 on, not 6. Sure, let's go get a puzzle piece. So, like, the secret levels, if I remember correctly, are a lot more difficult than the main game. They also unlock the secret boss. Because you need, like, all the puzzle pieces in order to play the secret boss. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Oh, heck. I was going to try and ground pound him, but I messed up. I swear I was nowhere near his hitbox, but, like, apparently I was. Alright, where does this gold key go? Oh? Okay, so I forgot that platform moves and I couldn't see it moving. What just happened there was it expanded on top of me, and so I bounced underneath it like thousands of times a second and instantly got killed. I want to say that's the first time I've encountered that bug, but no, that bug happens really regularly in this game. Okay, floating platform. And... oh. There's the puzzle piece. Okay. Just a little bit further. I find that depth perception is something I really struggle with this game. Like, I struggle with depth perception IRL anyway, but like, this game in particular, I just kind of struggle with being able to see where I'm going. I wonder what was through that door. I should have got the door first. The ice of light. I'm gonna start just like, yeah, obsessively saving every level. Oh, I didn't save. No, it did the password screen instead. I accidentally clicked I don't want to overwrite. Pro tip, don't spam X. It's not always a useful thing to do. Ah, we're already a fifth of the way through the game. It's a lot shorter than I remember it then. I mean, actually, yeah, there's the ice world, the desert world, and then I think... is there an underwater world? And then you go on to the castle world. So yeah, it makes sense. And then you have the crystal world after that if you successfully do all of the secret levels. But I think the crystal world is literally just one level. Please don't jump overhead of me. Like, I think I'm fine so long as he doesn't ground pound on me. I just need to, like, not be under him when he does that. Okay. Oh, ice physics. Okay. Boop. It's nice that the snow isn't slippery. Like, I don't know why it's a thing with games, but like, it just seems to be like common logic that ice is slippery, snow isn't. Right, so that is progress. That is not. I want that key, so let's push this way first. Also, it's weird how long I've had this game's soundtrack played on my channel before I actually got around to playing it. Like, this game's soundtrack's been in my intro scene music for a long time, and it's also been used on my Christmas streams quite a bit, because the soundtrack is, to be honest, very Christmassy. Like, there's a lot of, like, bells and chimes and stuff, and there's also a straight-up, like, wintry area in the game, so it's got even more wintry music based on those areas. Like, it makes sense. Okay, let's try that again. What respawned up there? So I still have the key, so I don't need to go up there. It's only gonna have inside of it some gems, and I don't need the gems. Oh. There we go. That's how you get through that. You just don't hesitate. Just run through. Oh. Get over here. It's weird how many games I played when I was younger that involved, like, just saving small things from, like, being trapped by, like, goblins and stuff. Because there was, well, actually, it's not that many games, but, like, there was Croc and there was Hugo the Frog Fighter. Which is only 2, but it's weird that it happened twice. Can I go over there? Not via that. No, this is the wrong way to be going. I want to go this way. No. Yeah, then we just go around. Nice. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, so we've got one Gobbo stuck over there. I'm gonna guess there's a coloured gem inside of here. Yeah, because we only got 4. One of those is gonna be the coloured gem, isn't it? Right? There we go. Okay, I don't have to go all the way back through the rest of the level. It's fine. Oh, I just had a random memory. There's a level coming up where I know where there's a secret on, which is like really weirdly placed and slightly obscure. I'm actually kind of proud that I found it myself when I was younger without using a guide or anything. But the way I found it was kind of dumb. I fell off a ledge and found it by accident. At the same time, where it's placed, I don't know how you would find it without accidentally finding it like that, so... eh? Okay. Boop. Oh. Just don't shoot me. Okay. And we're home free. Oh! Totes on purpose. I absolutely intended to grab the ledge like that and like make everyone else do like a mini heart attack. That's fine. Yeah, this is the level. So I know a secret on this level, which basically just involves falling off of a cliff. Like, it's one of those ones where, like, you've tried to, like, tell your friend as a kid, it's like, yeah, like, if you go across here and just walk off that ledge into that pit, there's a secret down there. It's like, no, there's not. That's blatantly death. But, no, it's legitimately a secret. Oops. Go up here. It's easier this way. Oh. There we go. That dealt with them. So there's a button, I think it's in the cage behind me, isn't it? Yeah, so we want to get the key for the button. And then we'll come back here and... oh. We'll come back here and then open up the thing to get the Gobbo. I'll ignore those gems for the moment because we can't actually get them easily. Okay, so... whereabouts are we now? I don't think this is where the secret is. I think it's a bit further along. But the key is just here anyway, so we're going to go back anyway. Oh. No, it is here! Yeah, that's it. So on a crappy CRT monitor, you can't see that. That thing is like borderline invisible. But like... I love how I knew it was here but doubted myself. Am I positioned correctly? Needs to be a bit further this way. I bet you just jump off. Okay. And yeah, it's just another one of these rooms. Like, all of the secrets in this game are literally here just to get hold of some extra hearts. But trust me, later levels are going to need as many lives as we can get. Especially the castle area. The castle area has some really mean levels. Oh, that was close. Okay. Successfully made it through. Let's go save that Gobbo over here. Oop. Okay. Successfully saved Gobbo. And yeah, I don't think there's any more secrets like that in the rest of this level. But the rest of the level, if I remember correctly, is pretty easy. Just the timing, just like, as I'm saying the level's easy, you know I fall off a cliff. It's fine. I was aiming for the gear, but I jumped between the teeth. Oh. Okay, so... get over here, and I think inside here's a Gobbo? Yeah. And then I think we've got like that one room with all of the gears next to each other in a line, or am I thinking of something else? Nah, I think of somewhere else. Never quite understood the aesthetic they were going for with this area, because like it's ice and it's like snowy and has like blue rock and it's wintry. And then they shove cogwheels. Like, why are there cogwheels in this level? Oops. Okay, I'm not gonna question why there's cogwheels anymore. I clearly offended the level. I'm very sorry for that. It's fine. How many of these do we have now? 4. Yeah, so we have 4 of each, so we need 1 more Gobbo before we go through, and 1 more coloured gemstone. I wonder why they went with dodecahedron-shaped gemstones for this game. Oh no, have I messed up? Oh no, can I not get up there anymore? No, I think I can still get up there. I think I just need to use this. If we just like position ourselves correctly. And yeah, there we go. Okay. I was like, oh no, I destroyed that box. Did I need that? Luckily, no, I'm good at this game. I know how to get up on top of things. Also, I wish like other games would do what this one did with moving platforms. The moving platforms in this game have like a cylinder above them where it will catch your momentum and keep you going in the direction of the platform. And I don't know, there's not many games that have that system in them, which is weird because it's such a fundamental thing for just making 3D platformers more accessible. because there's a lot of jumps in this game which I would massively struggle with if it wasn't for the fact that the thing will literally catch me. Oh. Okay. I forgot about this section. These sections were always like massively nerve-wracking as a kid because Well, can I get another try, please? Is that possible? Yes, okay. I can spend a life to get another try. But, like, yeah, I always really struggled with these as a kid. I guess I still struggle with them as an adult. These levels are not the easiest, because, like, having to manually go over and press the buttons is not easy. I feel like I should center the cauldron every time I catch one. That feels like it's going to be a little bit janky. Like, what if it spawns in the same place again? Okay. Nice. Oh no, I hesitated. Okay, it's fine. Extra life? Yes, please. Another gem. No, I went the wrong way. Please. Yes, okay, it's fine. Nope. I've lost. That's fine. I don't think there's a Gobbo that you can get from that part of the level. I really hope there isn't. I feel like there should have been 6 in that level. Yeah! Hopefully there was only 5 on there. Okay, let's quickly save. I don't want to take any risks. Okay. And I'm gonna do a hydrate. Oh yeah, this is the level with the doggo. He's just a big old pupper. Unfortunately, he's dangerous, so we end up dealing with him. But I'll do my best not to get rid of the pupper. Camera? Can you cooperate with me, please? Camera, please. Thank you. What kind of key did I just get? I didn't get a key at all. Yeah, let's go this way first. This is the only way we can go. Yeah, I'm glad that the text-to-speech thing on my channel now actually functions. Because I set it up a while ago and it was just massively frustrating. Like, I put effort into getting it to work and then it just decides, no, it's not going to work. Ah, right, that's not lethal water, but it's water we can jump into. I always get them confused because, like, the ice water looks the same as the water that you can jump into, just, like, maybe a little bit less lethal looking, less, the lack of a better word. Like the the icy water is literally just recolored lava, so it's like bubbling and stuff, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like if it's hot spring water or something, that would make sense, but doesn't really give that aesthetic. Please give key. Bam. Okay, so we'll take this key back eventually, but like I think we have to go through here first. Yeah, because we got another one of these. Except this one's on ice, so it's like way more difficult. Gotcha. Imagine wanting to be rescued but hiding in a box and running away from your rescuer. Okay, we have platforms, and we are back at the start of a level. I think. Yeah, there's the doggo. Do I want to go that way first? I think I might want to instead go to Stockholm Syndrome, but it's my Thanks. Also, sorry for getting rid of the dog. I knew I was going to take damage if I didn't. No, Riley. Yeah, I don't think I can open that cage yet. I think I need to go... see, Doggo's okay. Oh, you're kidding. I took damage before I had control. But yeah, I think we need to get the key from this doorway first. Hello, everyone. Yeah, the music is one I use in my loading screen. Like, I use a lot of Croc music in my intro set scenes on OBS. Oh. Okay, there's another big gold key. Let's do... Okay, just some stairs down. And then... There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to cycle out some of the music in my intro scene. I don't know if anyone's noticed the new stuff, but like, I've got some music from Creatures Race in Space on there now. Because I was just like, I remember the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack. Why am I not using the soundtrack? I picked out some of the ones that I really remembered and really loved. Doggle. Here's a good pupper. Oh. No! Okay, we need to go through here again. Because I missed the balloon. Don't you dare shoot me. I wonder if they had plans for making more underwater content in this game, because, like, underwater has its own entire aesthetic that isn't used anywhere else. And, like, it's not used that much in the game. Like, I think I can count off my head, like, maybe 5 levels that use underwater content. I don't think there's any others. And, like, that's a shame, because, like, the music's really, like... good, I guess? Like, it's ominous and creepy. Yeah, I'm coming out as an underwater lover. Underwater levels in this game aren't that... I didn't push the button. Yeah, you know how much I love the underwater content. We're doing it again. Heck. But, like, the... imps underwater are unique to underwater. The music's unique to underwater. The level textures are unique to underwater. Like, there's so much, like, unique aesthetic it has, but just doesn't show up anywhere else. Yeah, Spyro had good underwater levels. Like, I didn't really... I don't think there's any in, like, Spyro 1, and I haven't played much of Spyro 2 or 3, although I do plan to, maybe at some point, like, finish them. But Spyro Enter the Dragonfly definitely has, like, some pretty good underwater content. My horns are too small? Also, thank you for the follow, Cobbledori. Hoi hoi! Oh, jeez. Okay, so I just found out my horns too small redeem is bound to the same button as speed up the content. Yeah, Croc is cold. Yeah, Spyro 2 is actually probably my favourite. I've only played through the first area, but I really loved what I saw in it. And also Alora, like, to be honest, I love that character. She's way more interesting than Bianca. Because, like, Bianca basically serves the same role as Alora in Enter the Dragonfly. And, I don't know, she's really sassy. Like, I'm not sure about her personality in a remake. Like, the original Alora, to be honest, was a bit more... I don't know, she just had, like, attitude about her that she doesn't have in the remake. Yeah, I have a thorn, you dork. Why do I get the feeling that there's something hidden off the side of this cliff? Nope. I mean, it looks like there's something down there, but I think that's just like the bottom of the level. Nah, it's just a shadow issue. Okay. Nice. And then over here. Oh. No idea why I'm rushing. There is absolutely no rush to get across there, but like, we did it. Okay. So far, so good. And we got boss 1. Trying to remember, is Chumney the jetpack guy? Or is that the 4th boss? Chumney. I mean, we'll see an intro segment anyway explaining who he is and why he's trying to kill us anyway, but... Yeah, it is the jetpack guy. Like, it's just this dude who's just walking around. Like, he's just existing, he's vibing, he's causing no issue. And then the Goblin King is just like, hey, you have a jetpack now. Just like, by the way, you can fly, have fun. He wasn't even doing it maliciously, he just wanted to just shove a jetpack on him for the lol. Like the other bosses, I kind of get the impression they were done on purpose as like a barrier for Croc to be able to be stopped by. But Chumley just feels like he was just existing and the Goblin King was bored and decided that he needed a jetpack. Ooh. I have not played Neopets Darkest Fairy. I did really enjoy Neopets as a kid though. Like, I played a lot of Neopets as a kid. Oh. Funny story about how I finally stopped playing Neopets. There was like a event going on, if I remember correctly at the time, and like there was like a lab that you could do stuff with your pet and change their stats and stuff, and I was fiddling with that. And then it turned my Uzzle into a Drake, and I was just like, no, I don't want to play this anymore. Like, I don't know, it feels like a dumb reason now, because it's like, it's still the same pet, it's just they're not a squirrel anymore, they're a dragon. But like, at the time I was just like, no, they ruined it. Baby Cobble gets disheartened, yeah. But yeah, one of my favourite things to play on Neopets as a kid was, what was her name? That one game where you play as an Uzzle explorer and you go through like, there's like an ice caves one and there's like a pirate one. And you're going through like these puzzle levels and stuff. I loved that. Like, it was so good at the time. And the other one I used to play a lot was it Castle Crashers 3D? I think it was called. It was like baby versions of two of the villains in the setting, using toy catapults to knock down each other's castles made out of like wooden blocks. I can't really remember any of the other games. Like, if I remember correctly, one of the last games they added when I stopped playing was they made one based on lacrosse. But it wasn't. It was like soccer cross lacrosse, where you're playing as like a starfish creature that was on fire and like flying through levels. I can't remember. It had some weird theming like that. It was just like a weird sports like dodging game or something. When it comes to it though, like most of the stuff on Neopets was just like the simple flash game stuff, but yeah. I am kind of looking forward to oh, I forgot the name of it. So a while back, if anyone remembers, there was that BLM pack for itch.io with like a bunch of games on it. And one of the things that came on it was a beta key for a virtual pet game that's trying to do something similar to Neopets, but new. And I was keeping up with that for quite a bit, but unfortunately it was like taking ages to really do anything interesting in my opinion. I definitely want to come back to it a while, in a while once it's got like more stuff in it. I can't remember what the name of the game was though. Its name was like a joke on the word figment. But I can't remember what it was called. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I mean, I could probably easily find it by just searching my itch.io library, but like, oof. Oh, there's a secret in the corner. Let's do that first. Not a very well hidden secret, but it is a secret nonetheless. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Well, we got one life. And we can't go back in. I wanted to get a lot more than that out of that, but that's what we're dealing with, I guess. That's fine. I literally only know Lacrosse from Teen Wolf and I'm not ashamed. I don't even... Oh wait, no, I remember what Teen Wolf is. Yes! I was just like, I don't even know what that is, and I realized, excuse me. It was that... it's a coming-of-age story where the main character's a werewolf. I'm getting that right? I was like, live action with like makeup and costuming. I think. I didn't even remember that movie even had Lacrosse in it. I know Lacrosse mostly from Warframe, actually. A good teen ball. Oh, there's a bad one? You just got 5 ads. Oof. The original had Michael J. Fox starring. I don't even know who that is. You meant the American TV series. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ben. But yeah, like, I mostly know Lacrosse, like, a little bit from Neopets, but it's mostly from Warframe, because Warframe straight up has Lacrosse in it. But it's called Lunaro. Oh. Lacrosse is a cool sport though, like it's got like the cool stick and you're throwing like, I think that you throw a ball at each other. I don't properly know the rules of Lacrosse. I think it has a goal that you're trying to throw the ball into and you pass it between each other using the sticks. I know it has like, I think it's like you can't touch the ball and you have to pick it up with the stick, right? Or something like that. I'm probably just talking out my ass and I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeet the ball in the goal and try not to break bones. Yeah, I know Lunaro. I know Lacrosse is quite a violent sport. Yeah, I've heard of that. I'm pretty much there with it, yeah. If you really think hard about it, Lacrosse is just IRL Quidditch. You have a stick, you're fighting over a ball, and you're trying to break each other's bones. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh? Okay, 2 of those, and... yeah, IRL Quidditch is a thing. Yeah, actually, it's probably more like hockey without the ice, although hockey without the ice is a thing as well. So there's 2 ways to play ice hockey. So you've got like street hockey, which is basically just hockey, but you wear trainers, you're on like asphalt or tarmac or whatever, and you have like a couple of goals set up, similar to like football. And you're just using hockey sticks to basically just push a ball around. You've also got the other kind of street hockey, which is roller hockey, where you use rollerblades instead of ice skates, and you play hockey on the street. Sports are weird. There's a lot of weird sports out there, but I don't know. It kind of makes me a bit sad that like most sports that people pay attention to are like cricket or like football or like tennis and stuff. It's not to say those sports are bad, they are fun to play, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of other sports out there that aren't those sports. Man, that was an easy bonus level. Kobold basketball team. Like, I feel like they would either do really badly or play only against other kobolds. I don't think there would be any in between. No? Do I want to go down there yet, or do I want to go down here yet? I feel like I want to go down there first. Cricket just always seems near impossible to understand if you're not from the UK. Lingo associated with it, describing it, just never seems to make sense to us. I don't understand cricket, so I know exactly where you're coming from. I understand you hit ball with a bat and it go noom. And then, like, you run around things. Oh, this isn't slippery. I thought this would be slippery and force me to go down it. Like, I was fairly certain that slope was a one-way trip. Noom! Boop. Okay. Up a bit higher. And we should be able to get across now. Never understood those boxes. Not boxes, the platforms. They're identical to the platforms with the cracks in them, but they decided that they needed to make a different noise and look different. There's literally no reason for them to exist. Okay, how many do we have? 2. And how many Gobbos do we have? We have 2. Okay. I have a feeling that I don't want to hit these boxes just yet. I want to open that box first. Because if I remember correctly, that button moves the platforms underneath the boxes so we don't kill the Gobbo that's inside of one of those. Because, yeah, there's a Gobbo hidden inside of one of those boxes just dangling over lethal water. As you do. Okay, there's another one saved, and more of these. I should probably go inside of this box. Oh, hold up. I will not go into this box just yet because there is key. Okay, is it safe to just jump down? Yep. Oh. Okay, so we have key. Key opens cage, and then we get platforms underneath here. Yeah, I think it's this one has a Gobbo in, right? Yeah, the middle one. I can just run across there, okay. Mario physics, if you're running, you can just run across anything. Excuse me. I'm apparently sleepy. Oh. Heck, my horns are too small? Let's try pressing a button that won't cause the game to accelerate. Because apparently one of my 3 buttons that I have for horns too small causes the game to just like increase its clock speed. I should probably just change the hotkey for it because I can't think of any situation where I'm going to play. No, that's... I cowered it out and I didn't need to. I can't think of any time I would be playing a game where I have to do like so much grinding that I feel I need to increase the clock speed that much. Oh, geez. I messed up. Okay, it's fine. I got this time. Like, I thought the purple gem was on top of a collapsing platform, so I tried to jump for it, like, too late. Oh. Okay. And the last one will be inside of here. It's weird how some levels have 5 Gobbos and some only have 6. Why isn't there a snake inside of here? I fully expected a snake to just, like, jump out of this and try to eat me, but I guess not. There he is! Scared me! I guess he just bugged out. Oh. Okay. There we go. Got all of them. Nice. And there's the last Gobbo. Sure. Save game. Okay. These games are more stable than today's games. Yeah, by far. Like, it's just... You know the meme with, like, the strong doggo versus the, like, the small, like, crying doggo? It's literally like that, of just, like, I had a random corruption happen in a piece of my code that meant that I read the jump script, and it caused me to, like, load in a item in an area where it's not supposed to, and I still functioned. And Modern Game is just like, I accidentally put a pointer into a float value that's slightly too many decimal places, and I crashed. Like, I'm sure, like, if you were to dig into this game hard enough, you could probably find some way to make, like, the value of gemstones you've collected result in a wrong group by doing arbitrary code execution. But it hasn't been found yet, and I have no idea how you go about doing it, so, like... But I wouldn't put it past a game like this to have that somewhere inside of it. I also, speaking from the example I just gave, when you're making a game, make sure that your float values have a cap on how precise they can go. If you have too many decimal places, you will have issues. It's one of the reasons why... Oh no. It's one of the reasons why Mario 64 has issues with... going out of bounds far enough because you gain too much speed causes you to be able to, like, go through realities and enter parts of a game that isn't supposed to exist. And also why in Super Mario Galaxy, if you fly out far enough and go fast enough, using glitches or hacks or whatever, you can cause a issue to have where where Mario will just be stretched, like spaghettified, like he's going towards a black hole. Food has been acquired? What kind of good food has been acquired? Also, I say that like no one will find a wrong warp in this game as a result of arbitrary code execution. Whilst I'm literally like, the other day have just seen a video where someone had found a way to use Ocarina of Time to do arbitrary code execution to cause a dump onto RAM, which then if you hot swap into Paper Mario 64, will cause you to go straight to the credits using another form of arbitrary code execution. A lot of old video games are held together with duct tape and glue, and nothing has changed. Nope. Apex Legends literally has 8 or more legends already in the making, like really. Yeah. Like, you'll be surprised how far ahead people who make those kinds of games plan their characters. Like, they put a lot of thought into, like, planning ahead that far. Okay, what? Oh, I've missed a gemstone? I missed one right at the start of the level. There's only one thing for it, we've got to go back and get it, right? I'm sure it won't be that difficult to run back and quickly go grab it. Unless... No, it's not in there. Okay. That's fine. This won't be that difficult or take that long. I know where I'm going. Dev will always underestimate how fast players will go through content. Yeah. I don't think we can go back. Oh, we can. Okay, we could just about grab that ledge. Okay, we got this. But yeah, there's a few cases of games where like you can go through like unintended methods to be able to skip entire arcs. Like the players acting in unintended ways is just one of my favorite ways to hear about games being broken. Is just players doing dumb stuff that the devs didn't intend. Like was it Super Mario RPG? That game has a way to skip one of the bosses, I think early in the game. There's a secret down there. Okay, we're grabbing that secret. I am farming the lives out of that secret. But yeah, there's... I got greedy and wanted to go through quicker. Super Mario RPG has a way that you can jump on top of one of the enemies near a forced cutscene that leads into a boss fight that you can't avoid in order to avoid the unavoidable boss fight. You literally just jump over the enemy, go around the hitbox of the area that's supposed to stop you from going through too quickly, and you just go straight to the NPC that you talk to after you beat the boss, and it's fine. Right. How the heck do I get onto that? Do I even try? Oh, actually... Oh, that lines up perfectly. I just need to jump off of this. I almost went too far, but I did it. Okay, nice. Cool. Easy. And done. I lost a life getting to it, but I got like 3 or 4 out of it, so that's fine. Right. Right, so somewhere in here, there's going to be a red gemstone we missed. Or it might be in the area just before it. Did we do these boxes? I don't think we did these boxes. Gem? Oh no. I've messed up. I think I can still get up there. I just need to, like, jump from higher. Oops. Can I do that? Is this possible? Nope. Okay. I mean, if I die, it will reload the area. However, I think it might be in these boxes. I don't remember these boxes. And also, I've got a key for that door that I didn't use. There's a Gobbo hidden in here we almost missed. It's like an entire section of a level we missed. There's the red gem. And we've only got 3 Gobbos, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say that one of the Gobbos is inside of that one of those boxes that we missed. However, hopefully this should be fine. Oh no, what is this? Nope, I missed one. Heck. Okay, I've missed a few. Nope. Ah, heck. Okay, we got him. Oh. If you die from a certain... If you die from a certain boss, if you shoot all your ammo after that's start a certain cutscene, you get the skip all time, by the way. Sorry, I don't think I understand. But like, I think I get the gist of it. Like a boss who's like an entire like cutscene could be skipped if you didn't have any ammo, right? Actually, yeah, let's just... I'm gonna do that. It's okay. Yeah, because we're missing a few Gobbos, so... I think if I get on top of these boxes, I should be able to break open that end one. Because I think that end one has a Gobbo in. Oh. This one. Got it. Okay, and the last one's going to be in the secret. Not the secret, it's a special stage at the end. It's not a secret, but like, you know. The 5 gem door. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're through. And I'm pretty sure it means we're home free because the rest of this is easy. Yeah, this section's pretty easy. Excuse me. I went to mute my mic and failed. Okay, and we're through there. I need to press this button. And then we're home free. Thank you. You're a cute sneeze. I don't know what that means, but like... Okay, and then we go over here. And open door. Oh, yep, called it. Every single one of these has a snake in it. Easy. I don't know. Okay. Boss number 2. Let's save before we do this. I can't remember what this boss is. Yeah, I completely forgotten what this boss is. Demon Itzy's Ice Palace. After you shield all your ammo and the boss kills you, go back to the main menu to start a certain cutscene, aka the intro cutscene. Oh, it's this boss, the Yeti, yeah. After, for the arc skip, you load into your save and it magically skipped to where that cutscene was, which is timed there. Okay, yeah. And there's a couple games of cutscenes similar to that, where like if you save on the right frame or you do something weird with the cutscene, it'll basically think you've already watched the cutscene. So if you save and quit in the right moments, you can like skip the entire thing. Oh. Okay. Oop. Oh yeah, speaking about arbitrary code execution earlier. You can speed on the game in 2 hours? Nice. But I realized earlier, Pokemon Red and Blue might be my first experience ever doing arbitrary code execution in a game. Because technically the Mew glitch is arbitrary code execution, isn't it? Like you put the game in a unintentional state where it starts reading from data that it's not supposed to. You then write into that data by going into particular fights to cause certain bits to be in the right place. Because it's based on like the stats in the combat area, because it breaks the sequencing of how it's supposed to know whether or not you finish the combat or not. And then it initiates a fight because it thinks you're supposed to be in a fight if you load an area in a certain way. And then you fight a Pokemon that gets generated based on the arbitrary code that it's loading from. Like, if that isn't Ace, that... I don't know what is Ace. Ah, heck. I thought it was safe there just to hold up, but no. Do I have to do the boss with, like, no gems? These have gems in, right? Okay, we have 10 gems for the boss. Oh, one moment, I have an itch. There we go. Alright, how's this boss fight, aside from basically just being... Yeah, this is just the first and second boss. Except it splits into multiple entities. Oh, I got sat on. Double kill. Okay. I did it! I succeeded, I guess. I'll take that. Bunny. And we got secret level 2. I should have saved before going on to secret level 2. That's fine. It's probably not that difficult. The game's difficulty only really starts ramping up when you get to the desert level, which is right after this. Start the game, die, open the second to last cutscene, jump there, kill the last boss for some profit. Yeah. I think Oddworld Abe's Exodus, I think, has a similar thing you can do. Because like there's a level select in that game, and also there's a cutscene watching system in the game as well, and I'm pretty sure you can use it in some manner to be able to load into a later section of the game on your current save and keep how many Meducans you've saved. I vaguely remember that being a thing. Okay, and one more set of these. Nice. I'd love for someone to make a HD remake of this game. Like, I've said that a couple times. Like, there was someone who made a version of this game in Unreal... Ah, you... heck. There was a version of this game someone made in Unreal Engine 4, and it looks amazing, but they won't do more than the first few levels because they're just like, no, I don't want to take money away from the devs. I'm pretty sure the dev team behind this went defunct a long time ago. I don't know the best thing about that glitch. What's the best thing about it? Oh. Heck, I almost saved that. What the heck was that noise? Oh, it's you! Hello there. Yeah, I'd love a HD version. Like, I think I shared it in my Discord, was it yesterday? Or the day before? The Unreal Engine 4 version of this game. It's so pretty. Ah, heck. Let's just rush through and try to find the puzzle piece, because we don't need anything else from this level. Okay. That's a lot of gems. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I got this. I can do this thing. I can do the thing. Maybe? I can maybe do the thing. You get every bomb, everything max ammo, no matter if in the game you didn't unlock a gun. It's if I had a nickel for every time I heard that there was a bug in a game that accidentally unlocked every single gun and all the ammo for it and everything, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice. Okay, let's do a save. Looks like they went defunct in 2004 and complete dissolved in 2007. Yeah, like, I have no idea who owns the right to this game anymore. But, like, if nobody owns the rights, the game's abandonware. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, if someone made a HD version of this game, I don't think anyone would get in trouble for it. And no, I don't know which game it was. I remember I saw a glitch compilation, and one of the glitches they shown was for a third-person shooter game. It was an old one for like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. It was probably PlayStation 2. And there was a bug in it which just, I think it set you before the second to last boss with all of the guns and ammo in the game. And apparently it triggered some like, I think it was a dev code or like a cheat or something that was cut from the game, so you wouldn't be able to access it as a player. And yeah, there's a way to basically just force the game to load the code by accident. Serious Sam 2, of course it's Serious Sam 2. Of all the games to have that kind of a bug, it had to be Serious Sam 2. So yeah, getting to World 3 feels like a great place to take a break. We'll be playing some more of this next week, and we'll be finding someone to raid in a second. So next week I'm thinking of potentially keeping my schedule the same. I think I want to take a break from Mabinogi and start playing some Slime Rancher instead, but we'll be coming back to Mabinogi at some point. But yeah, for now, if anyone's interested, we have a link tree. That link tree will link you to my Discord, my Twitter. Heck, I've been noticed. My YouTube, and my Ko-fi, in case you want to support the channel through Ko-fi rather than through Twitch. Supporting through Ko-fi does give you the benefits on my Discord of being in the VIP lounge, just as if you were subscribed to my channel or like contributed for any other means like that. And yeah, my Twitter will give you updates of when I go in live, my schedule, which you can also get on my Discord if you give yourself a stream alerts role. Other than that, let's go find someone to raid. So currently online we have Pallet Jam is streaming. Let's go raid Pallet. They're currently playing some Minecraft. But yeah. Go say hi to Pallet Jam for me. Good luck and have fun. I'll see you next time. Bye!